Hi, just got back from Salute. Quickly run through the loot that I've grabbed. It's great to see people, VK and Lee and Ralph particularly. Thanks Ralph so much for showing me so many things that I hadn't noticed before. I'm kind of astonished at Adrian's wall, actually. That's the main thing. Quite amazing. I don't know how that slipped me by before, but it had. People are lovely. Wish I could say the same about the venue. I don't much like that aircraft hangar, but never mind. It was worth charging in and coming out again. Generic things, I bought these river sections, very common. Saved me from my things that are always curling up. And some tufts and some spears from Gripping Beast. And then book-wise, I bought this Osprey Celtic Warrior, which is an old thing and well known probably. I've nearly bought it so many times, but it was a good deal. I can't remember, I think I got it for about some £3 or £4. And this Scythians one as well. Very nice. I like the Scythians, even though they're not really in my period, but they're my kind of guys, as you might imagine. Kind of hairy and kind of wild and kind of anti-civilization, but they've got their own deep, wonderful culture, and very influential, of course. And then this lovely edition, I read this when I was a teenager in the 70s, shortly after it come out. It's out of date now, of course, but worth dipping into. Gwyn Jones, A History of the Vikings. And I've been looking out for a nice volume of it that would be at the same time cheap. You can't always be sure what you're going to get on AEb books. Usually I've done very well, but occasionally. Anyway, there's this very neat, beautiful copy, sealed up for £7 from Society of the Lance and the Longbow, was it? I think so. Tempted to join them, but they were a bit grumpy. I think they were surprised at how the price they'd put on their own book. So I didn't, in the end. And being a member of the Society of Ancients, I didn't want to double up. So, but the main thing, of course, is figures. And I bought the Attacotti Picts. Couldn't resist them. They came just bagged like this, secreted under the counter. Lovely. One thing about Footsore is that I think that they're the only brand really that do naked flesh, the whole figure, unclothed. Good enough for me to accept, having done a lot of life drawing. And Bill Thornhill, such a good sculptor. So, and these are all Picts or Irish to add to my band. Warriors with hand weapons, warriors with javelins, Irish heroes with Dane axes. I hope I haven't got that one already. I'm having a horrible thought that now I might already have him. Yeah, I suspect I've already got that one. Anyway, there you go. That happens. And speaking of having them, things, already. These are probably the last footsore figures I can possibly buy anything to do with the early English and the post-Roman Britain situation. Merlin, obviously, he's going to be a weird priest, a pagan priest for Blood Eagle for me, and Lancelot, but a fine Huskarl, anyway, a good-looking figure. And then this King Arthur pack, King Arthur with a bannerman on horseback, and I know it is a superb, beautiful casting, so couldn't resist those. Also got, for the Picts, one Gripping Beast figure. I don't like spending too much money there, I have to say. I'm sounding grumpy again, but I think in some ways things are overpriced there, and I've problems with a lot of the sculptings, and I've given them too much money, I feel, in the past. Anyway, this figure is very nice, though. He just sprung out at me, and he was only £3, and he's a Pict warlord, so he will be among the footsore figures for the Picts. But in terms of figures, the one sort of way I surprised myself were buying these Skraelings from footsore. Skraeling warriors, Skraeling archers, and Skraeling war chief. He's again got his back to us. They're delightful figures. Again, a lot of bare flesh, and these look even better, actually, to my eye through the case. They look really nicely sculpted, and I'm hoping that Bill Thornhill might do some more of these Skraelings. I don't know that I've got all that he's done actually here. I think there might be a few others, but this is most of them, and on the other hand, he's going on to do the Vikings, so who am I to complain? Anyway, great fun at Salute, and great to see you guys again, and thanks for watching.